as well.
Yeah, sure.
Good. It's recording, no worries. So you have some confidence. Do you work together and edit out the good things and bad things from her? Or are you independent?
Independent.
Good. Right.
I know you're all Muslim.
So now, let's understand something. This gentleman helped you get...
Sorry, gonna give you the mic.
Only the Father?
Sorry, Rocky.
Father and Son and the Spirit, all together, and so on.
If we understand that God is the Father and understand that Jesus is come through God and is God, then we can understand that we worship Jesus and God.
Can you explain something? If God is the Father and Jesus is God, what do you mean? Makes no sense.
I mean, Jesus is God.
No. If Jesus is... Hang on. If God is the Father, let's understand that statement. The Father is
I'm
God.
not trying to say.
No, I'm
that
trying to
you
understand.
and you might not be able to.
Why not?
Because it's hard to understand. And honestly, if you understand the Trinity, then you probably don't understand.
Are you saying God reveals about himself something that people cannot understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Failure of communication. That book definitely cannot be from God. No, wait. Let me help you something. Imagine now, আমি আপনার সঙ্গে এখন কথা বলতেছি। আমি বাংলা কথা বলছি আপনার সাথে, হ্যাঁ? আমি বলবো যে আপনি আমার কোনো কথাই আমার শুনতে পাচ্ছেন না বা শুনতে পাচ্ছেন ঠিকই কিন্তু বুঝতে পারছেন না, হ্যাঁ? আপনি বুঝতে পারছেন। Look. So now, hang on.
I know.
So I spoke.
Yeah.
If I try to communicate something to you, did I succeed?
Well, this is why we have lots of different translations of the Bible.
Please.
Arabic.
Did I succeed in communicating to you?
No.
Right. It's a failure of communication. Now,
but my Bible's in English, I understand it.
Please, listen. It's a failure of communication. Now, if God is to communicate to us something, and we cannot understand it, like you couldn't understand me, it's a failure of communication.
No.
There are many. Let me explain, and then land. There are many things about God that we.
Can I understand?
Can I finish my point, and you can say, right? There are many things about God that we as human beings cannot comprehend.
Yeah, that's my point.
God would not communicate those things to us because we would never understand it. God communicates to us knowing what we can comprehend and understand. That is why God is wise. You are telling us, now you can answer in your segment, you are telling us God communicates about himself, his very essential nature about himself being Trinity, and people fail to understand. It's a failure of communication from God.
Well, I disagree because the Trinity is so important. Obviously, we need Jesus for Christianity. We need the Holy Spirit and we need God. Just because it's hard for humans to understand doesn't mean it's not true.
I didn't say that. Failure of communication
you
is...
are saying it's not true.
I am saying there's a failure of communication. So it cannot be... Look, God being wise...
Some people agree.
Right.
Some people
Do you agree then?
So they were able to understand the Trinity. So what he's saying is there was a failure of communication. If there was a failure of communication, then no one would follow Jesus and accept the
it wasn't a failure of communication.
You are admitting and saying you cannot understand it.
Not fully. I understand it. I don't know.
To me, let me tell you what I understand by Trinity, and that correct me. Trinity is either three gods or none of them are God. Let me explain. And then, if you believe God the Father is God, that means he's a possessor of full divinity. Yeah? Full divinity means he has everything that makes God God. He is not in any way limited, deficient, or lacking what makes God God. Do you follow so far? God the Father either has fullness of divinity that makes him God, or he lacks something. He lacks. He is deficient. Christians believe he's fully God. If you are fully God, then you're not half a God. You're not a quarter God. You're not a third God. You are one complete God. Okay. So we have Father being one full, complete, whole God. Likewise, we have the Son, one full, complete, whole God. Likewise, Holy Spirit, one full, complete, whole God. Now, here is how we understand as a non-Christian. If you have a one full, complete, whole God, and another one, we know how to sort and count. That's not a quarter God. That's not a third God. That's not five gods. That's three gods. Just like... one moment. Just like you have the fullness of humanity. You are one human, not half a human. You are one human, you are one human. You are one human. If I were to now ask you, how many humans are you together? You will say, one human or three humans. Are you listening? Okay.
He's one.
How many humans are you? One human or three humans?
Is that making three per person?
Ask him.
Yeah.
May I ask you? So how many humans?
No, you just ask a question.
No, I want you to explain.
I'm talking about God. I'm not talking about individual humans.
No, this is about counting. This is about counting. This is an analogy in counting.
I can count.
Okay. So how many gods are there?
One.
That's why you can't count. So let's see if you can count or not.
Count to three.
Okay.
You can.
Okay.
Nobody else can.
One human. How many humans altogether?
Okay. You are one spirit, one body, and one mind.
Sorry?
How many people?
How many humans?
Humans?
Yeah. No, you are one human.
8 billion?
No. I talked about you, this lady here, and this gentleman here.
Okay, are you one spirit or one body?
Wait.
Or all three?
Please.
Are you all three?
Address my
all
point
three?
and I'll address yours. Yeah?
Just ask you a question. Why don't you answer her question?
No. How many humans are there?
Mansur, why don't you answer her question?
No.
No.
I only pointed to you, this lady, and this young man.
Then three.
Why are you
Three
ignoring her
humans.
question?
Okay.
Why
Why
are you
did you say
ignoring
three
her
and not
question?
one?
Because man is different from God.
No. Why did you count as three and not one?
Because man is different
No,
from
we're
God.
counting. What? You identified as one human.
Count is the spirits of
This is one
I
human.
don't identify I am one human.
You are one human. This is one human, right? Why did you count three and not one?
There's three humans.
Okay. So when we identify Father is one full God, Son is one full
So
God.
Father is full God, Son is full God, Holy Spirit is full God, one God, three in one.
No. How is it three and not one? How is it one and not three?
Because God can do things even if you don't understand it.
We are talking about counting. Do you count differently here?
One in essence.
Let's understand
Three in
something.
one. We do three in one.
One moment.
It's one.
Are there three gods or one God?
Do you think if you can disprove this, you're going to disprove Jesus?
No.
Because you're-
We are
He's
trying
playing
to
for the
understand
I know,
where
I
the
know.
erroneous thinking of a Christian lie.
No.
So,
It's your erroneous thinking.
when you count-
you have a mind
God's
and body
lie.
and a spirit, but
no,
you are
You're
one.
calling God
No,
a liar.
not
Why
lie.
don't you
Lying
say your
means
spirit is one,
states.
your
Not
body
lying
is
as
one, and your
lie
mind
and
is
truth.
one?
Well, God can't lie.
No, I'm not talking about liars in lying. I'm saying where it stands, right? Where does the erroneous Christian thinking stand?
It's
Why
your
so?
erroneous
So,
understanding.
so when
your
you count
erroneous
as human-
understanding,
excuse me.
three can be one.
When you count
you
as
are
humans,
three in one. You
right?
have a mind and your body.
You
and your
counted
spirit.
three
You're not
humans.
three different humans.
when
You're
you
one
counted
human with
three
different
gods,
aspects.
you made them one.
three different
Why
aspects.
are you counting
You have
differently?
three different
May I
aspects.
ask?
Because
Why do
God
you
and man
Stop.
are different. God and man are
We're talking about
different.
counting.
I did count.
Okay. If you have one God and another God, let me talk to you about a God called Angrimanyu and Ahrimazda.
I'm not Hindu.
No.
This is
you
not
call
Hinduism.
us
Okay.
Right. Zoroastrianism.
I'm not
Right.
Zoroastrian.
Right. No, it's about counting. You know what we talked about? It's not human. We're talking about God. I'm talking about the concept of God in another religion. Let's see how we count. So you have.
But it's not Christianity, so I don't.
I'm not
think
talking
it's
about
true.
Christianity. We're talking about God concepts.
I know.
How do we count gods?
But ours is different to.
No. Your concept of God, you're saying it's special, right? It's special in counting. So let's understand why is it special in counting?
Well, it's not special in counting. I counted three.
Three
In one.
what? Three what?
Father, Son,
No,
and
three
Holy
what?
Spirit.
Three gods?
One God.
No, three gods?
No, one God.
Okay,
Okay,
so you're not
God
counting,
said,
right? Again, you're not
"Let us
counting.
create man."
Okay,
Us means
so
there's more
so
than
let
one.
let us understand
In this
again.
Quran, God is we do this. We uses the we. They say that's the royal we. The royal we wasn't used until the 12th century. In those days, there was no royal we.
So let us
he knows that.
let us
but he
understand
keeps
then.
doing it
When
for
it
camera.
comes to
when
God-
God can be we, why is he not one?
When it comes
Is
to
he
God,
one? Is your
you
God
have
one?
a different counting
Do you
system.
why do you have a different
Do
counting
you
system?
admit
God is
when you
not
count
admit
God?
That Tawheed does not
when you,
mean one.
Excuse
Wahid
me.
means one.
Relax.
Tawheed does not mean
When
one.
you count-
One off.
Don't disrespect my brother.
What is the question
Because-
I'm asking you?
because
Don't
I'm
worry.
trying to
I'll
learn
ask
from you.
No, you're learning.
I'm trying
We're
to
teaching
learn
you.
from
I am.
We're teaching you.
I'm trying to learn.
You said it was for education.
Learn.
Yes,
You're
that's
saying
learning.
we. Your Allah
I'm
is saying
trying
we.
to learn how does
Your
Christians
Allah is saying we.
count.
If you want to
Count.
learn
If he is one, why does he say I?
If you want to understand how God is 3 in 1, you have to pray to Jesus Christ.
I understand this is your belief, right?
Fine. No. That is
Through
how
the
you
Holy
understand.
Right.
Not through
So-
me,
so-
through the Holy
Yeah.
Spirit and
Good.
praying to
To
Jesus.
believe in God, I have to believe in God. It's a tautological belief system, so it's false.
You pray through Jesus. You
Only
pray in the name of
just
Jesus.
because
What you're asking me is...
because man says it's false doesn't mean
No,
that God is
what
not.
you're asking is like you're asking atheists. The way you can believe in God, by believing in God first. It's not sensible to ask like that. So let me continue
What is
anyway.
sensible
The way you
about
believe
let me-
in God is
when
when
God-
God
Allah is
opens your
saying-
heart.
Do you believe God the Father is a person? 3 persons in one God?
No, he is one person of the Trinity. He is one essence. God is one essence in 3 persons.
So you agree?
That's what God is.
There are 3 persons. Brother, excuse me. Right? Do not.
It is in the Bible.
Do you then admit there are 3 persons in this one God?
There's 3 persons with one essence.
3 in 1.
Yeah.
3 persons in one God.
Father, Son,
No,
and Holy
it's one
Spirit.
essence.
Are you confirmed? Do you believe?
People.
No. Do you believe there are 3 persons in one God? In one God, not 2 gods, 3 gods. 3 persons
There's
in
3
one
persons,
God, right?
yes, the 3 persons.
Good.
yeah.
So the Father is how many persons?
Father.
How many persons is the Father?
One person.
1 person. Well done. Now, in John 17:3, Jesus says, the only true God, you the Father. And the Father is 1 person. So according to Christ, how many persons is the only one true God?
Well, it
1
is-
person.
In John it says,
Why don't we take
I am in the
everything else
Father and
Jesus
the
said
Father
as
is in
well?
me.
Yeah.
We will do.
That's what the
Do you
Bible
agree?
says.
Do you agree? According
Why
to
are you
Jesus'
ignoring
own
what John
statement.
said? When you
No,
quoting
but
John,
you're
you're
only
ignoring what
looking at
John is
one
saying.
verse.
No, I
You're
will
just
let
going by one
you
verse
take
out
the
of
whole
context.
Bible.
You really
but
like John 17.
No.
You're
taking it out of
but-
context.
I'm saying
Yeah.
take the whole Bible in context.
Yeah.
That particular verse
John in context.
teaches the Christians, not Muslims,
John's context.
the Christians that
humans as well.
the only true God is 1 person, who is the Father. Let me ask a Christian. Do you agree with Jesus or do you disagree with Jesus here?
I agree with Jesus.
According to Jesus, the only true God is 1 person, the Father.
According to
According to
Jesus,
what
he's in the
verse?
God and God is
No,
in him.
according to Jesus.
According to Jesus,
If you can
God
find
is
me
in him
another
and
verse
he's
from
in God.
Jesus, if you can find
According
me,
to
Trying to
John,
tell you what?
listen,
trying
if
to
you
tell
can
you what?
I'm
find
telling you, he's not
another,
Listen what I'm saying.
no, let me tell you what
But
I'm
you
asking
don't want
for.
to say.
Okay, I will listen.
Why don't you
Go ahead.
listen to what John said?
Yeah, go ahead.
John in the same
Not John, I want Jesus to say.
Okay, well you
It's
quoted
all
the
God's
book of
word.
John where Jesus is praying to God and he's saying, as I am in you and you are in me. If he's a human, God cannot be in him and he cannot be in God.
What's he answering?
This is John chapter
Jesus is
17.
God.
No, that's not the question.
No,
So let me tell
the
you what my question
has
is.
been
No, no, no,
answered.
no, you're trying
Jesus
to
is
say-
saying, I am in God.
I don't want
and
an
God
answer
is
that
in
I
me."
didn't ask,
If he,
right?
No.
Let me
because
tell you
you're
what my
asking
question is.
question.
Trying to say that
No.
because Jesus said there's one Father.
No.
there's
trying to clear
therefore
up
the
your
Trinity.
Let me tell you what my question is, then he can answer.
No,
right?
your question is confused.
My question is very simple.
You
That
asked for a Bible quote that says about how it's not just one God. We're giving it to you.
no.
You're giving it to me.
That's not my question. Let me clarify my question. Right.
You'll clarify.
When we read John 17:3, we learned, the Christians learned, that Jesus identified the one true God is 1 person who he identifies as the Father.
We also learned.
Wait. Not the Son, not the Holy Spirit, only the Father. The only true God. No, you will speak.
We also learned.
Wait.
that I am in
Can
you,
I-
you're in me.
can I-
Jesus said
can
this
I-
as
can I
well.
finish?
I'm the Alpha and the Omega.
Can I finish my question, right?
First and the last.
Let me finish my question.
I was alive and I died and I'm back.
So my question
That's
is,
what he said in the Revelation.
so my question is, listen,
Yeah.
as Jesus identified, the only true God is 1 person, the Father. If you agree with Jesus, then the only true God is 1 person, the Father only.
If I believe what you believe,
I only have that verse in my Bible, then sure, but I
can I
don't.
even finish my question, then you can answer? My question is, if you think otherwise, that actually no, the only true God is not only the Father, it's more than that, it's the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, as you affirmed before, quote me the chapter, verse, and the book.
I just did.
We did.
It's in
And
chapter-
okay, what did he quote? I and you in me. That proves what?
That proves that he's God. God cannot be in a man.
Fine,
A
fine,
man cannot
fine.
be in God
I know.
if he's not God.
I admit.
A man can say,
wait.
I'm in God and God is in me. Can a man say that?
Do you have the Bible in you? You do.
No man can say
Okay,
that.
can I borrow the Bible?
Yeah, go for it.
Who can say, I am the Alpha and the Omega. I am the first and the last. In Quran, Allah says, I am the first and the last.
hang on.
Jesus is saying, I am
Script is
the
too
Alpha
small,
and the
but anyway, I'll
which
try.
came
I can
before
read,
the
I can
Quran.
Yeah.
What are you trying to
So
find?
go back to John 17 chapter.
And read the whole thing.
No, I'm going to show you something.
No, he's
because
gonna show you
remember what he said.
Then read the whole chapter for him.
I'll read the whole chapter for you. How about that?
Let's go.
Excellent.
Let's read it.
But let me tell you what. Let me tell you first of all what he read and what I understood. So
Okay,
John 17, did you
John
find it?
17,
okay,
yeah.
fine, thank you. So what he was explaining is Jesus in the Father, Father in Jesus means they're one God. Did he say
Read the
that?
Bible. Read the chapter.
Wait. Did you say that? That makes him one God.
Yes.
Good. Thank you.
Holy Spirit.
Yeah, good. One God. The Holy Spirit isn't in there. He's talking Father and
It's
Son.
okay,
One
it's
God.
okay.
It's elsewhere, but that's okay.
Do you mind reading from there, from that passage, and read as much as you want? But just read it aloud.
Read from the.
No, read from here first, please.
Well, how many verses?
Read from here first.
How many verses?
Then we can read the pre.
How many
and the post.
verses, Mansur? How many verses?
As much as she wants. As much as she wants.
Until 18?
Yeah, go ahead. Go and read.
Okay. My prayer is not for them alone. I pray also for those who will believe in me through their message, that all of them may be one. Father, just as you in me and I am in you.
Oh, is he saying that?
Stop interrupting. Carry on.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're going to learn a lesson today.
Thank you for interrupting.
You're going to learn a hard
May
lesson today.
also be in us so that the word may believe that you have sent me. I have given them the glory that you gave me, that they may be one as we are one.
As we are one.
I in them and you in me, so that they may be brought to complete unity. Then the world will know that you sent me and have loved them even as you have loved me. Father, I want those you have given me to be with me where I am. And you see my glory, the glory you have given me because you loved me before the creation of the world.
Oh, really? So
Righteous Father, through the world does not know you, though the world does not know you, I know you, and they know that you have sent me. I have made you known to them, and will continue to make you known in order that the love you have for me may be in them, and that I may myself be in them.
Right. Just hold on. Thank you. Now, this gentleman is in record saying Jesus and the Father, Father and Jesus makes them one God.
One God.
Don't
That's
interrupt.
your word.
Don't
Don't
interrupt.
misquote me. Don't misquote me.
Okay, what did he say?
I will tell you what I said.
No. What
Why
did
are
he
you
say?
asking her? I said it.
Don't consider that she doesn't remember. She has a good memory.
I don't remember.
Okay,
exact
fine.
words.
Okay, that's fine. Then let me say
What
what
did you
did
say?
I say?
Wait.
What did I say?
Wait, I'm gonna tell you.
Oh my! So he doesn't allow you
Okay.
me to say what I said.
Okay, go
What
ahead.
did you say?
Okay, I said no human can be in God. If he is not God, he cannot be in God and God in him.
And
Okay? So therefore, he is saying, I am God, and you and I are one.
He was sent through the
And
world.
through me, these people are one because they're my people. So accept them, and the ones
Let
that
me-
they bring,
now
accept them also.
let
That
me
they're
tell
all
you
in me.
how I understand this.
Phone is ringing.
Doesn't matter. Let me tell you how I understand this. This is where Christians take things out of context, right?
Oh.
In one place, this is the context that this is offering
We
to
didn't
us.
read the whole chapter. The
You are
concept-
interrupting.
You didn't allow us to read the whole
You are
chapter.
interrupting when I'm trying to speak to the lady. Right.
Can we read the whole chapter?
You can if you want to. In fact, it will go against you. I'm more than willing for you to
Yes,
listen.
thank
But before you do that, let me just understand from here what we've learned so far. Jesus says,
You haven't learned anything.
I don't want you to interrupt like a heckler, which you
I'm
are.
just letting you know you haven't learned
no.
anything. You said you learned something.
Don't
You didn't.
heckle. Don't heckle.
We-
Respect
no,
the lady.
we just-
Respect
we
the lady.
just-
You respect him too.
Yeah, there you go. Thank
No,
you.
no.
Thank you.
We have a common agreement. As common sense people, we don't respect hecklers.
I don't think
If you want to respect heckler, then
No,
up
she
to you.
doesn't think I'm a heckler, bro. According to you, I
Okay.
am.
So
It's like a
here,
show.
Jesus is making a clear statement. He's saying,
I'm in the Father, Father is in me.
Subhanallah.
That's what he's
Let's
saying.
make it a clear statement.
That's a clear statement.
Can you?
Okay, read.
Wait.
What's the statement?
No, we
Let
have
us
read.
read the whole chapter
We have read
first.
already.
Let us read it.
So do you want to tell him to keep quiet while I'm speaking?
Right.
want
Okay,
it.
let's give you. Okay,
Let him,
let's
let him,
sure. Go.
Good. Listen to her. She's
Not
the
to
boss.
you, not to you.
She's the boss
If
to you.
If you talk to me, if you
Right.
try to boss
So-
me,
I wasn't even speaking to you.
You
So,
were.
don't worry.
Don't address me.
Right.
You
So-
first, then you.
No.
You first, then you.
No. I want to speak to you and see what you understand, right?
you first.
Because the discussion is me and you and not this heckler.
No,
Right.
he's involved.
But I'm speaking to you, not him.
Sure. All right,
Good.
that's
So Jesus Christ clearly says,
Yeah.
clearly says, just as I am the Father, I am in you and you in me. Just as I. Meaning, he's saying, the way I am in you and you in me, I pray My prayer is not only for me alone, it's for my disciples, that they will also be one with us, in us.
Yeah, in the covenant
Don't
of
interrupt.
God. In the covenant
Don't
of
interrupt.
God.
Shut up and listen.
I'm interrupting as well. In the
come on.
covenant of
Be
God.
rude. I
Ask
didn't
him.
tell you to shut up,
Remember,
right?
remember what I said? You tell him not to speak and he speaks. Do you know why? It's
I
called
spoke.
No, no. Do you know why he speaks?
She's